Alright, here we go. 2020 Boom Vader. I call it the Ninjalini, just to go with my Ninja 400. Just want to go over some of the mods and changes I've done to the bike. Just kind of like point them out, talk about it. Just went for a ride. Got 66.8 miles per hour. Got a Nibby PE 24 and this airbox mod that I did where I tucked the filter way up there by the tank using this tube. Alright, well, let's start top down. Some mirrors from Amazon. They're decent. If you need a replacement set, I would get these, but they don't offer any crazy advantage in sight, but they're a little bit better than the stock circular bug type ones. Mine broke. I bought these, broke them. I had to get another pair. I just need something so I can see. Okay, perches. I got these on AliExpress. The whole perch cylinder, Fire U is the brand. The brake perch. It comes with these giant CNC levers. I wish they were a little smaller, more low profile, but they work and they fit, so I'm not too worried about it. The brakes work great. Clutch side. I chose these because they come with the little sensor plugs on both sides, on the brake side and the clutch side, so it's like a perfect plug and play swap. I got some new switches as well from AliExpress. I like the gray. The horn doesn't work, but the blinkers work great. Flasher works just fine. I mean, it was just easy plug and play. And this is the stock starter. I don't need to change this one. I changed this one because when I crashed the bike, it was scuffed. So most of the stuff I changed for scuffs. Come on down to the bars. These are the Honda mini bars. These were on the bike when I got it, but I'll consider them odd. I put some risers on just recently because I got these new forks. The forks I got off of AliExpress, and they are way better than the stock Vader forks. It's night and day. It feels like a whole new bike. Also, I've got them a little lower in the fork so the bike sits taller, a little more stability. Much better than, I'm not lean forward so far anymore with these risers. Got some dampening control on either side. I haven't messed with them. It's all stock settings. It seems to be pretty good. The speedometer is new. I had to wire it up. I had to modify it to fit the bracket of the stock one because the bracket on this one, the bolts were wider out. It just wasn't the right pattern, so I just kind of jerry-rigged it and used pieces from the old one, put it together. Everything's good on it. The odometer is not accurate. It can't be calibrated, but I use GPS, and I don't really care how fast I'm going on this thing. I keep up with traffic and I can pass people, so it's fine. I got this 5 3/4 inch Harley light. This thing looks great. I love this thing. Nice shape to it. Nice finish. It's very polleny right now, but it does have a nice finish. These blinkers are from Kimimoto. I got them when I did the fender delete. This guy right here, the CNC made fender delete from Kimimoto. Some more LEDs. Let's turn the bike on. See what these look like. Pretty much the same all the way around. So pretty good blinkers. Really easy to install. Alright. Seat I got off of Amazon for like $140, maybe $130, maybe they're $150 now, but here's the brand. Now what, Dan 24? EGR.com. Seat is great. The stock one has a bit of a hump, kind of goes up, and this one's a little bit flatter. It's much more comfortable. I can slide back if I want to. Do some speed runs. I kept the rack. I just kind of like how it, you know, completes the shape of the bike. It's a personal preference. I like it. Obviously some stickers. I love these decals. I think they're hilarious. Make the bike go faster. What else we got here? Let's go down here. Now we'll go down to the engine compartment here. Oil cooler. Small oil cooler. Some nice steel braided lines. Some good banjos. Straight neck 28 millimeter intake from AliExpress. Like I said, the Nibby PE24, and this Auto Parts Supermart is where I got these from. 45 millimeter inside diameter. Fits over the or maybe it's 49. I'll look up later. I'll put a link in the description to fit over the air intake bell of the Nibby. And then my Polini filter from a long time ago is at the end of it. You can see it kind of, here, I'll zoom in, there you go. That blue, the shiny blue back there. Anyway, okay, so we're out of here. I've got the T-Bolt 141 big bore kit. The 141 jug. I ended up getting a YX140 head off of Amazon because I couldn't fit the Z40 cam bearing into the stock Vader head, and I know you have to swap a bearing, but just nothing was fitting in that Vader head, so I went ahead and got the YX head, and it fits perfect. And it came with its own Z cam and camshaft and sprocket. So it's the T-Bolt, YX 140 sprocket in there. Runs great. So happy I did the big bore kit. It's so much more fun. It's way peppier, stronger, throatier. I'm mostly doing just like city riding with it, so I don't need much more power than that, to be honest. Just did a top speed run today, 66.8 on the GPS. Fun little machine. Got some Pirelli tires on there. They still have a lot of life left to them. I do like 5 to 10 miles every time I ride, so still got plenty of tread on them. The swing arm is a Grom swing arm. I bought it locally from the Grom group, Facebook group. $40. Pretty good deal. I just had to shave down some of the bushings on either side of the swing arm to get it to fit. These rear sets, I snapped the left side rear set. I just didn't want to pay for a replacement because they're so expensive from places like Vader Parts. So I just got these rear sets off Amazon. It's Mad Moto is the brand, but they all, you can get any brand as long as they look like this, these CNC ones, and they work fine. I would highly recommend keeping this piece, this piece right here from your stock shifter assembly, because you can use it to connect to the rest of the linkage on these rear sets, and it makes a huge difference because the one that comes with the kit is square, whereas this one is rounded. It fits up in the compartment better. Got a new chain on there, stock chain. I don't know, I just wasn't happy with it, and this chain seems to be a lot better. Aftermarket adjusters, because the ones that come with the Vader are trash, and the ones that came with this swing arm weren't much better. I like these better, they look nicer, seem to be doing the job. This shock I got off AliExpress for like 50 bucks. This does nothing, this is fake, it's just for show. I just didn't really want to spend hundreds on the rear shock. Doesn't bother me that much. I think it rides fine. The main difference in riding comes from the front forks. They're so much better. They are worth it. AliExpress has a lot of good stuff. My pipe is from Venom Motorsports. It's basically the stock pipe with the cat cut and then welded together, and it's okay. It opens up a lot better. You got to go in here and deburr, get some of those bungs out, and it opens up the pipe. I put this Kimimoto muffler on there. I just love the way it sounds. It sounds so good, very deep. Yeah, and the most important thing is upgrading the motor mount bolts to grade 8. You should do like 4.5 inch. These are 5. I just couldn't find the 4.5 inch, and I was in a hurry. But 4.5 will be just fine. Use some washers, make it tight. Got one there and then one up there somewhere. We don't need to find it. Aftermarket petcock. These are nice. Bolts right up there onto the frame. There's a lot of bolt holes on this frame to use. Same with this side. This is where the airbox would have been. The stock airbox would have been right here, but I used this bolt hole to use these 2 muffler brackets to hold my oil cooler. It stays in place. It stays in place great. I've got upgraded valve springs as well. It makes a huge difference. Just opens them up faster. Just much stronger. Much more low end torque. Here it will be wide. So yeah, these are some of the mods I've done. I think I covered all of them. The bike rips. It's a lot of fun to ride. If you've been thinking about getting a Vader, just do it. You'll have to fix a lot of stuff and learn. But if you want to do that, then this is the bike for you. Otherwise, spend like $3 grand more and get a Grom. Be a sucker. No, Groms are cool. I would say they're better for stunting because they're fuel injected and they have much better low end torque than carbureted mini bike. But I'm not stunting this, so I don't need to do anything else to it really. Okay. Ninjalini.